Welcome to Tile Choices Podcast, the podcast where tile meets creativity and craftsmanship. Hosted by Bruno and Maria, we're diving into the world of tile, from the latest design trends and must-know installation tips to product insights and real-world experiences. Whether you're a DIYer, interior designer, or seasoned contractor, there's something here for everyone who loves transforming spaces one tile at a time. So grab your coffee, put on your headphones, and let's talk tile. Because at Tile Choices, it's more than a surface, it's a statement.
Allora, welcome everybody to another episode of Tile Choices. I'm Bruno Mendolini, here with my wonderful co-host Maria. Today we are talking about a question lots of homeowners ask, especially if they are eyeing that next big project. Do tile floors really increase your home's value?
Ciao, everyone. I'm Maria, and you wouldn't believe how often I get that question, Bruno. I mean, it comes up at every design consultation. And spoiler alert, we're not talking theory here. The answer is, yeah, tile floors really can be a smart investment that boosts your home's appeal and resale price. But, there's a bit more to it, right?
Oh, absolutely, Maria. It's never that simple, eh? When we're talking about value, it's about more than price per square foot. Buyers these days, they walk in, and one of the first things they notice is the floor. Tile, when it's done right, when you pick the right type, the right area, it's near the top of the list for buyers looking for something easy to care for, beautiful, and let's face it, long-lasting. Unlike, a carpet that you gotta replace or wood that scratches.
You said it, and think about longevity too. Ceramic, porcelain, even natural stone, these tiles are tough. I have seen some tiles, outlast the families who lived in the house, right? Maintains their look, doesn't ask for much upkeep. So for any buyer, low-maintenance living is gold. And people are a lot more aware now, especially with allergies. Tile floors don't trap dust, dander, or all the gross stuff that carpets hide.
That's true, and you see it more and more, especially in kitchens, bathrooms, sometimes even the whole house, especially in places with warmer climate. These rooms, tile is not negotiable for most buyers now, because moisture happens and tile does not care. It's resistant, it's strong, and it just looks clean. And let's not forget, a nice tile floor, it just feels solid,
For sure. So let's break down why buyers pay more for homes with tile. First, durability, we talked about that. Then, obviously, tile brings in style. There's just so many looks, whether you're after that rustic wood look or a sleek marble floor. Trends come and go, but a well-chosen tile, especially in the right color and pattern, can make a space feel way more premium. That, in turn, really lifts that perceived value when your home hits the market.
And Maria, I want to add something from real estate side. A lot of appraisers, when they walk in and see outdated carpet or cheap laminate, they just knock the value down. But a good tile installation? Usually there's a bump, yeah? The return on investment is usually solid, as long as you pick something good quality and the install, mamma mia, is done right.
Yeah, and I mean, not all tiles are equal in terms of value. Porcelain usually gets the most love from buyers looking for that all-in-one package, strong, low maintenance, and can basically pretend to be stone, wood, concrete, anything. Then there's natural stone, marble, travertine, granite. Those always make buyers swoon, especially if they're featured in entryways, baths, or even kitchens. Looks luxurious, right?
Oh yeah, especially in a place like an entry, where first impressions, they really matter. I gotta say though, even budget-friendly options like ceramic tile can increase value when chosen wisely. It's just about being smart with placement. Kitchens, baths, hallways, these are the areas that buyers look at most closely. More and more people these days also love that wood-look tile for the whole living room or even the bedrooms. What do you think, Maria?
Totally agree. Wood look tile, especially for families with pets or lots of foot traffic, it's the best of both worlds. You get warmth and that cozy feel of wood, but none of the scratches, water damage, or headaches. And, let's not forget about those large format tiles. That's been a big trend lately. They make rooms look more open and modern by reducing grout lines. Buyers really like that seamless vibe, and it's easy to keep clean.
Exactly, and speaking of easy to clean, we talk about this a lot, especially back when we did the kitchen backsplash episode, right? The less grout you have, the less cleaning you gotta do. And in these days, people are busy. They want something they don't have to babysit.
You're reminding me of something else. Tile also helps with indoor air quality. Unlike carpet, which catches all the allergens, tile is more, friendly to people with allergies or sensitive to dust. That's been coming up with my clients more in recent years, for sure.
Yeah, it's a point lots of buyers appreciate. Even if they don't have allergies now, maybe their kids will, or maybe later. Who knows, right? It adds peace of mind. All right, now that we've talked a bit about what makes tile so attractive, what about the style and pattern? You want to get into how to pick tile that'll actually help your resale?
Yeah, so this is where people get stuck. I always tell folks, before you pick a wild color or a funky pattern, pause and think, are you planning to sell soon, or is this your forever home? If you are planning to move in, like less than 7 years, that's the rule. A more neutral, classic look is safer for resale. Subway tile, big travertine, marble looks, these are timeless. You can't really go wrong.
I like that 7-year rule, Maria. If you're going to be there a while, sure, go for something a bit, expressive. But if you might sell soon, keep it more, neutral. I always tell people, buyers are looking for a fresh canvas. Personal is nice, but too personal makes it hard for someone to imagine themselves living there. Capiche?
Definitely. And as we discussed in the kitchen backsplash episode, classic shapes like subway tiles, they've been around forever for a reason. But you can still get a little creative with the arrangement, play with herringbone, maybe add a border or a mosaic as an accent. That's a way to make it interesting without alienating buyers.
That's right, but also, stay away from patterns that get too busy or wild. Sarah, my cousin, she once did this really crazy mosaic floor in her bathroom. Looked, like a circus. Buyers ran the other way. So, a little accent, a little interest. Okay. But the base should be, classic. You mentioned herringbone and chevron pattern. That's been, a real crowd pleaser lately, especially in backsplashes or feature walls.
Yeah, and hexagon shapes, those are still super popular, add nice texture but feel classic. On the flip side, things like busy random blends or bold accent stripes in showers, those are starting to feel dated. Diagonal floors, most buyers I work with don't like them. Too much movement just kind of makes the room feel busy.
And let's not forget about grout, Maria. I always say, grout can make or break the look. Keep the grout color close to your tile if you want it to look expensive. You go too bold with contrast. Sometimes it looks harsh or, cheap. If in doubt, make the grout kind of disappear. Just let the tile shine.
Oh, for sure. And now let's talk about smart places to invest in new tile. If you're on a budget and want max impact, I always recommend starting with kitchen backsplashes or bathroom floors. They're smaller areas, so you can go a little higher end on materials without spending a fortune, and prospective buyers notice those spaces right away. And actually, remember those trends we talked about in our recent trends episode, Moroccan tiles, Carrara marble, and even exposed brick styles? According to Zillow, those features command a real sale price premium.
Yeah, buyers love seeing something special, especially in the kitchen or master bath. And for those looking for a bit more luxury, natural stone or some of the new water jet mosaics we talked about last month, they still impress. But for those watching budgets, some of these porcelain tiles now, they mimic stone or wood so well, and they're much easier on the pocket. You get the look without the maintenance headaches or price tag.
Absolutely, and if you want to do it yourself, simple backsplash projects or smaller bathroom floors are totally doable. Just make sure you prep carefully. We did a whole episode on that, by the way, because good prep and a thoughtful layout make all the difference for a polished look. And hey, even a small investment here pays off at resale. I've seen it firsthand time and time again.
So, for anyone listening and considering a tile upgrade, think about your timeline. Pick something timeless for resale, but don't be afraid to add a little personal touch with an accent or pattern in the right spot. Remember, the best tile project is one that balances your needs now with what buyers will love later.
Exactly. So whether you're staying put or prepping for an eventual sale, smart tile choices really do pay off in style, comfort, and yes, that all-important home value. Well, Bruno, I think we covered a lot of ground today.
We sure did, Maria. If you got questions, want ideas, or want to suggest a topic for next time, just reach out. We always love hearing from fellow tile enthusiasts. Until next episode, grazie for tuning in.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon, Bruno. Ciao, amici. Take care and keep making beautiful spaces.
Thanks for tuning in to Tile Choices Podcast. your go-to podcast for everything tile. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with your fellow tile lovers. Got questions or a topic you'd like Bruno and Maria to cover? Visit us at tilechoices.com or connect with us on social media. Until next time, keep designing, keep dreaming, and remember, great spaces start from the ground up, one tile at a time.